What's going on, y'all? It's your boy June Archer here, the Winner Circle on ThisIs50.com. My guest today, 1999, he jumped up on the scene.
Yeah.
From the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
500,000 plus copies sold.
Yeah.
Sammie's in the building.
Sammie, man, how you doing?
What up, fam? You
Good
good?
to see you, King. I'm good.
Listen, you got the new record out.
Yeah, man.
Times 10.
Featuring Lil Baby going crazy right now.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
It's been a minute that they seen you. You are present on social media doing your thing.
Yeah.
You got the push-ups going, the girls are going crazy.
Yeah.
For you, this journey has been one of roller coasters, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't get to this point mentally healthy.
Yeah.
You've had some trials,
and
tribulations.
In
one piece.
Yeah.
I want to talk about what you held on to through this journey just to get you through, because you came out and the record's fire.
Yeah, music always has been intact. I mean, I just had, I guess, the alliances when it comes down to business, the people I was kind of rocking with, and one particular person in general made me take some detours to get back to the top. That's life, but I think that what kept me intact was God, you know what I'm saying, having faith, understanding that I'm purpose-driven, and you can't be great if you don't go through things that make you great. So it's only right that my path was a little difficult and a little different than others. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't have any tests, you don't have a testimony.
Yeah, and now I can share it. You know what I'm saying? There is light at the end of the tunnel. I thank God for the rough days, because now I'm so much more appreciative. I've been humbled by life. I understand that I'm blessed to be able to distribute my gift to the world. I get paid to do music. I get paid to travel and make people feel good. So I take nothing for granted. And again, I know that I'm supposed to spread the struggle story because somebody else is going through something in their life that's watching this. But I'm also, like I said, on the other side where I can honestly say light is at the end of the tunnel. I'm good now.
Yeah.
I made it and landed on my feet. You know? So, when you got God in your life and you got your gift, it'll make room for you. That's Bible.
Now, music is your ministry. So for you now, I know that you were snubbed with this tour that came on.
Yeah.
But sometimes some things are a blessing, right? So for you, for those people who are going through something right now, like people are going through something, we're not in a great time as a nation.
Yeah, it's no unification.
The globe
no love.
is going through some things. But for you, with this next project, some people don't understand the process. You record records. You stay in the studio. You're writing.
Yeah.
What is it that is embedded in the music that you're getting ready to drop that will allow
album,
people to dream again?
Yeah, this album is entitled Everlast, and it'll be off Friday, which is also my birthday, March 1st. So I'm excited, to celebrate life in my 4th studio album. You don't make it this far, too, from a child star to a grown man. That's not easy.
4 albums is a big thing.
Yeah. So I'm grateful. I'm entering my 20th year being professionally known as Sammie, and I'll only be 32, so that's a blessing. But it's full of substance and vulnerability and passion, love. I feel some way down the line R&B lost its way. Yeah. I think it became too hip-hop oriented. I think auto-tune had a lot to do with that because, rappers now are singing, quote unquote.
Right.
And it forced some of my R&B peers to change the content to where they're more so degrading women and not giving them love and compassion. That's deemed as weak. I disagree with that, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's a real honest, vulnerable album. Things that me and you may talk about in the barbershop but not feel masculine enough to say to a woman. But that's genuinely how we do feel.
Well, pride and ego gets in the way.
Yeah, and after pride comes demise. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them again.
After pride comes to mind. So this album, man, I can't wait because I had a listening session last night and I seen women feel sexy. I seen women cry. I seen women tell me thank you for that apology that they never got from their ex that hurt them and committed infidelity. It's full of that because I've been 2 kind of guys in a relationship, awesome, and then I've been the worst guy you ever should be around and in love with. So music is where I expose myself and where I'm brutally honest and I talk about my flaws and my trials and my triumphs. So that's what everlasting is.
Now, there are men who relish in the fact that R&B has gotten off track.
Yeah.
R&B has gotten a bad rap.
Yeah.
We're talking about just pulling up, beating it up, and keeping it moving.
Yeah.
How important is it to get back to, and some of the music used to be Isley Brothers, In Between the Sheets. There are messages in the music.
Yeah,
not
but
so
it was
blatant.
a clever way
to
get that message across. So
how do we get back? How do we get back to
it's
that?
Starting to get back. I would say that with the success of artists like her or Ella May, Daniel Caesar, I think it was profound that Tank has been around for like 2 decades, but last year finally had his biggest record of his career with the When We joint, right? Long as those records and radio starts to put that kind of mainstream that kind of R&B in mainstream formats and on those platforms, it opens the door for genuine R&B, traditional R&B as we call it, to come back full circle. And then, of course, the people got to support it.
Right.
If you really want it, it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's a plethora of artists that's doing their thing in the R&B genre. You just got to support it. It's not as strong and purpose-driven as far as putting in front of you like hip-hop is. Hip-hop is the most dominant genre of music there is.
Well, I mean, support is part of it, right? But do you feel like we took it for granted?
Yeah.
We got lazy because now you have the influx of Blue-Eyed Soul, and then we started getting upset because all these other guys, Sam was coming in, Adele was coming in,
well, now
Timberlake was coming in.
Now that part is a little political, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I think that the labels do you'll take a Caucasian act and give them a soulful sound, and it's deemed Grammy Award winning.
Right.
But there's no difference between what Adele does and what Jasmine Sullivan does.
Not at all.
They're both amazing vocalists. But
or what
Jasmine
Sam
Sullivan,
does and what Joe does.
Or what Joe does, or what Tank does, or what, you know what I'm saying? So that right there, I don't know how actually, to be honest with you, we turn that curve, because to me, it's a political thing when it comes down to that.
I think it's political. I think it's money. I think, you know,
And we definitely, I'm about to say, even from a business standpoint, that budget that Adele has isn't the same budget
Not at all.
that Jasmine Sullivan has. You know what I'm saying? That budget that Sam Smith has isn't the same one that Joe has. So again, when I say politics, that's what I'm talking about. These labels aren't giving us the bag and those looks.
Not at all.
And those visuals that look like movies. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They're making movies out there, and then they give you the $20 budget. It's like, yo, make that happen.
Make it happen with these $20. Do the best you can. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like me personally, and I've had my tenure in the business working with guys like Chris Brown and Mario, Marion, even Usher. I feel like we chased the money by doing the records that were on top 40 and found our way on that side of the game. Yeah. But finding it a little difficult to come back for people to want to go out and spend their hard-earned money to go get.
It's like a gift and a curse once you go pop, so to speak. And I'm not saying pop as in like the bubblegum pop sound, but popular. Once you become a superstar.
Because people get that
Mr.
term.
Screw.
Please educate them. It's not pop music.
Yeah, it's the popular. It's status. You know what I'm saying? Once you reach this certain level, it's hard to be taken. And it's crazy because when you're underrated, they want you to get that.
Right.
But when you get there, they say you changed or you became too commercial, you lack the substance. So it's a gift and a curse, and I think a challenge we as artists all like face when we create projects, because we're like, do we cater and get the bag and just create what radio and DJ are gonna spend, or do we stay true to the core and keep our core audience? And now it's like a slow, steady climb. You know, that's the kind of way I went, because I've been independent maybe like 90% of my career.
Right.
Only
Because you
time
started
I
with
came
Capital.
out with Capital.
Right.
After then with Rowdy, with Dallas Austin.
Yep.
But even that was indie. So from there, I just knew the indie way, the slow grind. You know what I'm saying? I never was the artist that had these huge numbers the first week or nothing.
Right. It grew.
But over time, it grows every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that first one I liked was just out the box.
Was out the box, right?
You know,
that was out the box. So, you know, I just think it's a thin line, and you, as an artist, you have to decide what it is you want to do. If you want to, I wouldn't say sell out, but if you want to get the bag and just cater to, again, the masses, then do that. And if it's something that with myself, I gotta go with soul. I gotta go with passion.
I mean, that's who you are.
That's who I am. I can't use somebody else. Only can be Sammie.
Let's talk about Times 10. Yeah. You excited about this record?
Very excited. It was one of those no-brainers. I wrote it in like 25 minutes, like 3, 4 in the morning. I had just left an 8-hour studio session, sent the voice memo to my manager, and we felt it was special without like a feature. But Lil Baby, it has like Atlanta on lock. I appreciate everything that Quality Control period is doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're a muscle and a force to be reckoned with, and I appreciate the Lil Baby blessing me with the verse. You know, I didn't have a personal relationship, but a friend of mine named Troy, linked us, and I played him the record, and he got in the booth and knocked it out in like 20 minutes.
Now, how's the vibe now? You had the listening session. What was the vibe in the room? Because that's a great indicator.
Cool. Yeah, it was cool. It was, you know, because if he didn't like it, he wouldn't have hopped on it. Because that was literally his first time. Like, his people didn't make him do it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. Like, he played it for him. He was like, I rock with it. Played it one more time. He got in the booth, and I watched him do it from scratch. You know what I'm saying? And it was cool too, because everything's kind of so remote now.
Right.
You could just email it to them and
Right.
then email me the session.
And that kind of loses.
And you lose the flair when you do it that
Right.
way. So to actually like be there and to feed off his energy and to see
dope.
how he was reacting was real refreshing.
Getting back to how we used to make
how
records.
we used to do music. Yeah.
Now I've seen you grow up. I've seen Mario and Marion grow up.
We all from the same era.
And y'all, you talk about the sacrifices and things. Now that you look back, and there's certain things you are gonna regret. There's certain things you're gonna say, you know what? I'm sorry I missed that. I coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah.
But as you look back, only to put your best foot forward, how do you feel about those sacrifices, and how were you able to mend those relationships based on you continuing on this journey?
Yeah.
Because some people give up, and then you say, you know what?
That's the worst thing.
I miss baby girl's birthday. I miss hanging out with Mom Duke. So like, what do you say now? Looking back,
I read this book. It's my favorite. I'm an avid reader, so my favorite book is The Alchemist. And there's this
great book.
Arabic term that says maktub, M-A-K-T-U-B, which pretty much means it is written. The good, the bad, the happy, the sad, the ugly, the sacrifices, the wrong decisions, it's all necessary. The journey is the destination. If I didn't go through those things that I went through, then I wouldn't be right here in front of you talking. If I quit, I wouldn't be here talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have an album coming out. I could have easily chosen to go back to school. I'm educated, I'm intellectual, I'm articulate, but my passion is music, and it has led me to my purpose, which is to spread love. So I challenge anybody that's going through adversity to keep going forward. And you can't run into your destiny if you stop running. That's an idiom that I live by. I remember just 3 years ago being 4 mortgages behind. Now I'm up now. For one Instagram post, the Shade Room posted me, I go viral, I land deals, I'm on tour with Tank, I'm writing for other artists, I write all my music, so my publishing is coming to me, and I'm independent. Nobody's telling me what to do.
Nobody's digging in your pockets.
Nobody's digging in my pockets. I have a solid, great team, and we not deep, but we thorough, and we muscle, and we strong, and we believe in one another, and we win it, and we doing it our way. You know, I'm having fun. Like, this is the most fun I've had in a long time doing music. For a long time, I was doing it just treading water, trying not to
Because somebody
drown.
else was in control.
Yeah, and the problem with that is when it doesn't go the way they mapped it out, you suffer the consequences and repercussions of another man's decision.
Because it had nothing to do with you to begin with.
Yeah, I didn't want to put that record out anyway. I didn't want to wear that outfit anyway. You know what I'm saying?
And there's certain things that
So
people don't understand as an artist.
that sometimes what you see is not necessarily who we want to be.
Right. You didn't even want that record to go out. I didn't want that record.
I hated that song. But the dude you were signed to owns the pub, to the producer who produced it in the pub, to the writer who wrote it, so they put it out. And it didn't work, and now you're on the shelf.
You're stuck holding the bag.
Now you're not getting booked.
And not the bag.
And they not getting the bag. So to be getting the bag, to be booked and busy, to be writing my own music and doing what A&Rs told me not to do.
Right.
Looking how they told me not to look, and it's working. They told me to cut my beard. I got 2 deals like with hair product lines. Some stuff I wasn't planning to do.
Right.
That's
just God.
That's just God. You know what I'm saying? They told me to dumb down my music. Don't put so many harmonies. You sound too good. Intensify the auto-tune.
You sound too good. Sammie, what'd that sound like?
How do you say
sound
that as
too
an
good.
A&R to me? Like, you sound too good. Literally. That was the exact words.
You sound too good.
Yeah.
That's
like,
crazy.
You don't have the other stuff in your computer? And I was like, oh, this? And the bullshit is the shit they're like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you're like, nah, that's not it.
It can't feed my soul. And if it don't feed my soul, then I'm cheating the people. You know what I'm saying? So I love that I'm doing it my way, and it's working.
Album's dropping.
Yeah, March 1st, man.
Happy
Friday.
birthday.
Thank you, King. I appreciate that.
Where can we find it?
Man, it's on all digital formats: iTunes, Google Play, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal.
Independent.
Pandora. I'm independent. What else is going on?
Video
drops on my birthday too. How Long Is Too Long. We got 2 videos in the bag.
Tour
coming end of May. I'm blessed.
Hopefully he have me on the tour.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I got to.
with Sammie, you know what I mean? We're gonna figure something out.
Yeah,
we're gonna inspire people.
That's easy.
With his ministry of music, I promise you, pick it up. Times 10 is
That's
out.
Right. Times 10 is out now. Playlist is out now. The pre-order is up now. But everything's officially out this Friday, March 1st. Make sure y'all get it.
Give him the social media.
Sammie Always, SammieAlways. That's my IG. That's my Twitter. That's my website. And then Sammie Lee Bush is my Facebook as well as my Snapchat.
This is the Winner Circle.
Yeah.
Sammie, June Archer. Thank y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace.
One love.